So in this section, what we want to do is we want to add a login button, whereby when the user clicks on the logout button, when the user clicks on the logout, to take them to the index page. So if we log in a user, with the correct email and password, we get to the home.php page. Now what we want to do is we just add a link for logout. So when the user clicks on it, it will take them to the logout page. So we go to our project. Inside the user, we create a new file and we call it logout.php. Now here, what we just need to do is we start the session. After starting the session, then we set all the sessions we've already created. We set them to null. Then after which we'll just redirect the user to the index.php page. So there is no need for us adding this db.php because we are not doing anything with the database inside this logout.php file. So the first thing is we start the session with session underscore start. So we start the PHP session here. Then the next thing is all the sessions we've already created, we just set their values to null. So we created, if we go to our login script, we created sessions for all of these. So what we just need to do is we just copy it or copy them out, go to our logout and paste all of them here. We indent, but now we don't have these variables because we don't need them, so we take them out and we set the sessions all equal to null. We set them equal to null, so that means we are kind of destroying the sessions that we created. So when the user logs out, the session for that user will be set to null. So for the session ID, we set it to null. First name, last name, email, activation key, we set it to null. Even also we need to add the header that will relocate the user. So we are relocating the user to header, then location. We can take the user to index.php. So when the user clicks on the logout button, all the sessions already created will be set to null and the user will then be relocated to the index.php. But we need to go out of this. So for us to use this, let's go to the home.php. Then we create a link for the session. For us to link the session, we need to add the link to where we have the logout.php file, but we have it inside the user, so it's just going to be logout.php. So when the user clicks on this button, it will take them to the index page. So let's go to our browser, refresh, and see what it looks like. So we have the logout here. Then when we click on it, now it's telling us object not found. Okay, because it's trying to search for the index.php file inside the user folder. So what we need to do, we need to go back. Let's go back to the logout. So here it's still inside the user folder. We just need to go out, adding another dot. So we save that, go back, refresh, then we see now it's outside of the user folder and the user has successfully logged out. So if we go back, we log in, then put the correct email and password, then the user is logged in. Then when the user clicks the button logout, takes them to the index page. So later in the video series, we're just going to add something here so that when the user visits the page, it's going to see something here. Maybe we could also have something in the index page. We already have for the login and the sign up. In the next section, we'll be working with the admin page. So I'll see you in the next section.